Minister, what key action must countries, companies or individuals take in 2008 to better prepare for the future of the region?
Well, I think, as an educator, that education, you see, is the transforming factor, in this issue. And as everybody knows, the PA has submitted its PRDP, that is its plan for reform and development. And at the core of this development, you see, is the transformation of education. And unless we're able to really transform education, will not be able to transform the nation, whether it is we're talking about the Palestinians or the rest of the world. And I think here the companies, particularly those that deal with IT, could play a major role in really helping this transformation. And I think by promoting ICT in education, integrating information technology in education, and also, of course, having e-learning as a component of the curriculum, this is going to make lots of difference. It's going to introduce lots of innovations into the education system. It's going to take us from a teacher-centered into a learner-centered system of education. And of course, at the same time, the outputs of such, a curriculum are going to reflect themselves not only on the education system alone, but on the whole development of the country and the utilization of technology.
What is the biggest challenge right now in the region to the implementation of these education technologies?
Well, if we're talking about the countries in the region, I would say there are two fundamental challenges. One, of course, is the issue of financing such a big initiative as using ICT at the national level. And of course, with it goes the issue of the expertise that is required, for whether in the area of infrastructure, in the area of capacity building of the people who are going to handle the ICT and in devising e-learning components. And I would say, of course, the challenge is to try to convince donor countries that the funding they're giving us are going to go into the right hand.
What has been the feedback so far from your meetings with companies and international donors at the Middle East meeting this year?
Well, at least judging by the meeting I just was in, you see, I think it's difficult to say, what course, their support will take, because, as I mentioned, there are some security reservations which we have to resolve, before we can really initiate such a large-scale project.
Thank you.